You can say whatever you want to try to defend this dude. You can make up whatever narratives you want to create in your head. The truth of the matter is, dude is bogus as hell for beating up on a female at the Olympics today.
He's legendary corny.
The sad thing about this is that a lot of professional boxers are scared to speak up about this situation out of fear of getting canceled by you know who.
Boy, if you don't...
So shout out to fighters like Ryan Garcia, Carmel Moulton, Mr. Paulie Malignaggi, and George Kambosos. Even Jake Paul spoke his piece about what went on today. Jake Paul tweeted out, "To Angela Carini, although your dreams couldn't come true today because of the crazy agendas that are at play in our world at the moment, I would love to offer you a fight on the MVP undercard to show the world your talents on a fair platform, not against a man. Internet helped us find it."
Absolutely.
I must say, even though Mr. Jake Paul did not grow up in boxing, he does show a lot of love to actual boxers, even though he will never be an actual boxer. Let's hope Mr. Jake Paul could get old girl on one of his cars. I think she got did dirty by a biological male.
Cause he's a pussy, that's why.
But Claressa T-Rex Shields, the fighter who calls herself the GOAT, the first boxer in history ever to suggest an intergender boxing match. That's right. The girl wanted to fight Keith one-time Thurman, but we don't talk about this. The girl had the nerve to do an interview today about this whole situation. You're not gonna believe what Claressa T-Rex Shields said.
I couldn't imagine getting inside the ring with the biological man. Look, women fight against women, men fight against men. So I don't even see how the Olympics done something like this. I just can't believe that it's being done, and I just couldn't imagine it happening to me.
You couldn't imagine it happening to you, huh? Is that right? The same individual who was desperately trying to get a fight was Keith one-time Thurman. Believe me when I tell you that Claressa T-Rex Shields is the biggest hypocrite in the sport of boxing, male or female.
Southpaw TV, it's not.
The sad thing is that the male boxer does not even take accountability for his actions. Dude had the nerve to post this on Instagram. He's basically celebrating his victory against that fighter from Mexico that he beat. That's right. The only thing he has to say about all this was something in Arabic that I do not understand. If anybody speaks Arabic, what does this mean? Type it up in the comment section.
And I definitely believe in Jesus.
And Floyd Mayweather, the greatest fighter to ever lace up a pair of gloves, the greatest fighter of all time, most skilled boxer to ever live, had a press conference today for his exhibition match with Mr. John Gotti III. John Gotti III, the clown individual that got his brains beat out, so the man ended up starting a riot in their last fight. But it's not that Floyd Mayweather had a press conference. It's what Floyd Mayweather said at the press conference. Everybody in my comment section was going crazy when I said Muhammad Ali will never be the greatest fighter of all time. Because in my opinion, Muhammad Ali was not the most skilled fighter of all time. He just wasn't. Floyd Mayweather is levels above Muhammad Ali. Floyd Mayweather touched on the whole Ali situation at today's press conference.
When you look at Muhammad Ali's career, when he was 36, he lost to Leon Spinks. And then when I was 36, I fought a young lion like Canelo. Leon Spinks at that particular time, I think he was had 6 wins, 1 draw. And when he fought Muhammad Ali, and when I fought Canelo, he was 23 with the same amount of fights. Ali at a 36 and Floyd Mayweather at a 36. I think we were 2 different fighters.
That's Floyd Mayweather being modest. That's Floyd Mayweather being humble. And Floyd is absolutely right. At 36 years old, Floyd Mayweather was sharper than ever, schooling Canelo Alvarez. When Muhammad Ali was 36, Ali lost to a fighter that only had 7 fights.
I have no respect for this guy, bro.
Oh, but I'm not supposed to talk about that, right? I'm never supposed to say the truth on Muhammad Ali, right? I'm supposed to stick to the narrative that Ali is the greatest of all time. Inside that squared circle, there are several fighters levels above Muhammad Ali. You can't tell me that Muhammad Ali was more skilled than Floyd Mayweather.
You don't know shit about boxing.
But all in all, I look forward to the rematch with Floyd Mayweather and Mr. John Gotti III. Last time it ended in a brawl because Floyd Mayweather was piecing John Gotti up. John Gotti, in my personal opinion, is Floyd Mayweather's weakest exhibition opponent. Let's go TBE, the greatest boxer to ever live.
Not Devin Haney.
And today was that final press conference for the Terrence Boyd Crawford-Magomedov card on Saturday. I look forward to the co-main event more than any other fight on the card. The co-main event is where it's at. Aesop, Pitbull, Cruz, and Rayo Valenzuela go toe-to-toe. I got Pitbull, Cruz, I don't care what y'all say. I like Rayo Valenzuela. I just can't see nobody beating Pitbull Cruz at 140. I think Pitbull Cruz, at this particular moment, is the best fighter at 140 pounds.
Not Devin Haney.
I'm definitely going to be tuned into Andy Ruiz versus Jarrell Big Baby Miller. I think that Andy Ruiz is going to cook dude. Jarrell Big Baby Miller is a very talented fighter. I just can't see him beating Andy Ruiz. Andy Ruiz is going to crush dude in the main event. I just can't see nobody beating Terrence Boyd Crawford at this point. I think that Boyd Crawford is still in his prime. I don't care if he's getting up there in age. Boyd Crawford is sharp as hell, and ain't nobody beating Boyd at 147 or 154. Let me repeat that. Boyd is the most skilled fighter in today's boxing. On top of that, I'm not a big fan of Mr. Israel Madrimov. I don't like dude. I don't like his haircut. I don't like the way he walk. I don't like the way he talk. I don't like what the dude stand for. But all in all, I got Boyd Crawford knocking dude out 9 rounds or less. Let's go Boyd Crawford. But speaking of this whole card, the whole Riyadh season thing, I've been told y'all I do not mess with Mr. Turki Al-Ashiki. I am not a fan of Mr. Turki Al-Ashiki. Y'all already know why. Because the man disrespected Floyd Mayweather.
Who made the most money?
If y'all don't believe me, do y'all research. The man was doing an interview last year, and they asked Mr. Turki Al-Ashiki, do you think that Floyd Mayweather is the greatest boxer of all time?
Floyd Mayweather.
Of course no.
What you mean, of course not? How you gonna say Floyd is not the best boxer of all time? What would you know about boxing? Mr. Turki Al-Ashiki, the man who never threw a punch a day in his life.
Bum ass nigga.
Deep down, this is my personal opinion. I think that Mr. Turki Al-Ashiki don't mess with Floyd Mayweather because of who Floyd Mayweather support. If you know, then you know. Regardless, I will never look at Mr. Turki Al-Ashiki as someone who is involved in the sport of boxing for the right reasons. I stand on what I say.
And I definitely believe in Jesus.